morning. This is the walk into UCLA. I'm heading back to the law school to find out about my next trek.
Hollywood and Westwood. The movies that were filmed at the UCLA campus. In the past century, over 280 titles were listed in IMDb have used UCLA's campus for filming, cementing the school as a prime location for Hollywood productions.
Medical Center and the Mattel Children's Hospital. It's more of a walk towards the law school.
A few of the movies that was filmed here at UCLA: American Pie 2, Kirchhoff's Hall, Dear White People, Kirchhoff's Hall, Gilmore Girls, Kirchhoff's Hall, Gotcha, Gilmore Hall, Herbie Fully Loaded, Kirchhoff's Hall, Legally Blonde, Kirchhoff Hall Lawn, the National Lampoon's Van Wilder Party, Liaison, Kirchhoff Hall, Scream 2, just to name a few of the movies that was filmed on UCLA campus.
Come on, Hollywood.
Dickerson Court, which includes two of UCLA's most iconic buildings, Royce Hall and Powell Library, is the most popular filming locations. Now, drama, short film, and comedies are the most common genre of films filmed on UCLA campus. The total number of films at UCLA increased from 111 prior to 2003 to 89 after 2003, marking an uptick of more than 700% in the last 2 decades. The campus tours indicate Kirchhoff Hall is identified as a backdrop of the iconic film Legally Blonde. Many UCLA students can relate to Buffy's experience of being handed flyers on a crowded Bruin Walk and the television show Buffy and the Vampire Slayer. The university's film school is legendary. Actor James Dean went to school here at UCLA and earned a degree. He was thrown out of the Sigma Nu fraternity house when he got into a fight. Jim Morrison also went here, the lead singer for The Doors. Jane Mansfield, The Girl Can't Help It. Director Francis Ford Coppola, The Godfather comedian, Carol Burnett, actor-director Tim Robbins, The Player, and Dead Man Walking, Elizabeth McGovern, Ragtime, Heather Locklear, Spin City, actor-director Rob Reiner, All in the Family, actors Rob England, Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street, Lloyd Bridges, Sea Hunt, Bo Bridges, The Fabulous Baker Boys, Ali Sheedy, The Breakfast Club, writer-director Paul Schrader, Cat People, and Doug McClure, The Virginian, and John Williams, conductor of the Boston Pops. All of those Steven Spielberg movies. And that's not a mention. Los Angeles Mayor Tom Bradley and your Patrick Stewart was discovered.
This athletics building.
Tons of movies and TV shows have been filmed at the UCLA campus. 1983's Breathless actor Richard Gere playfully pursued Valerie Kropeski through the university. Franklin Murphy sculpture Garden, most of 1985's Gotcha with Anthony Edwards was shot on the UCLA campus, as were scenes from Rob Reiner's The Sure Thing in 1985 with John Cusack and Daphne Zakunga. 1982's Final Analysis, starring Richard Gere and Kim Basinger, Happy Together. 1989 with Patrick Dempsey, Helen Slater, and Brad Pitt, and a host of other movies.
The Bruin, presented by campus by the UCLA Alumni Association on the 50th anniversary of its founding, September 30th, 1984. And this is the Bruin.
Jan steps overlook Poly Pavilion below, home of the basketball world famous Bruins basketball team, which nurtured such budding NBA superstars as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Walton, and Jamal Wilkes, and the scene of concerts performed by the artists and the diverse as Bob Hope and Steppenwolf. The north end of the campus you'll find glimmering and modern towers, research libraries, and art museums, as well as a Murphy sculpture garden, a serene steps, a rolling lawn filled with modern sculpture by renowned artists such as Robin Moore, Mitro, and Maso. In TV, they shot the college campus scenes for Buffy and the Vampire Slayer here, and when Sydney of TV's Alias was out at a CIA heist, she was a student at the UCLA. On the OC, the UCLA campus pretended to be Berkeley when Ryan went there, while in Gilmore Girls it passed for Harvard when Roy went there. Recently, they shot scenes for Eddie Murphy's hit remake of The Nutty Professor at various locations sound around the campus, including the school's famous UMass Steps. And the director of that movie, Tom Shadak, is also a UCLA graduate. He's also done Ace, Ventura, Liar Liar, and Patch Adams. Presidents have graced the stage at Rose Hall over the years, as has Eleanor Roosevelt, Frank Sinatra, Louis Armstrong, Luciano Picardi, George and Ira Gershwin, Arthur Rubinstein, Ella Fitzgerald, Miles Davis, just to name a few. In 1988, a star-studded crowd showed up on the stage to celebrate the post-earthquake renovation of Rose Hall, including Paul Reiser, Stevie Wonder, Paul Simon, Don Henley, John Lithgow, James Galloway, Heather Locklear, Sidney Poitier, and Carol Burnett. The giant UCLA Medical Center was featured each week in the TV series Medical Center. Chad Everett, a number of Hollywood stars, have passed away at the UCLA Medical Center, including John Wayne and George Peppard, star of The Breakfast Club, including Michael Jackson, has passed away there. And the A-Team, Vince Edwards, who started a hospital drama in his own STV, Dr. Ben Casey, Ted Bessel, Marlo Thomas' boyfriend, and That Girl, and singer Mel Torme. UCLA, 410 acres, many times the size of Disneyland. UCLA, over 140 buildings and a daily population of 65,000. The campus only seems like a city within a city. Students almost need a motorcycle just to get between classes. But the beauty of the UCLA is evident for all to see, nestled between charming Westwood Village and the green foothills of Bel Air. UCLA offers broad green lawns and bubbling fountains, sculpture gardens, and fine museums, lush landscaping, and an intriguing mix of archaeological styles. UCLA is well worth a visit. Students relax on the grassy quad between the Rose Hall and the Powell Library, the two oldest buildings on the campus, built in 1928. These two Romanesque buildings stand at the top of the dramatic Jassy Steps, 195-foot stairway overlooking a grand vista below. It was these same jam steps that John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King made historic speeches on in the 1960s. It's amazing to think how many times I've walked these stairs where JFK, John F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. has made their iconic speeches. Hollywood and I have walked these stairs a lot of times. Wow, not knowing. History pays, folks.
This law school is over this way. I think the law school is straight that way. Over here by the law school.